today for a meditation a day. Now, how that works is that Teri plays some beautiful music, and she and I go behind camera and we meditate together. And we invite you to meditate along with us. Now, we're going to be gone off screen for about 25 minutes, and then we'll come back on and share with you what was shown to us. And it's always fascinating, and there's always a lot of angelic involvement in what's going on. I really can't wait to see what happens today. I have a feeling there's something big coming. So, Teri's going to play us some music, and we will see you all in about 25 minutes. Thank you for being here. Well, I never know what's going to happen with that. So just to bring y'all up to date, on March 20th and 21st, Teri, we're echoing. Is that your phone on still?
Is that better?
Yes, I think it is.
Okay.
On March 20th and 21st, Enlightened World Network is going to be launching a new channel. Now, a channel to us is a new Facebook page where we have shows and activities, courses going on. And this one is our third channel, and it is called Enlightened World Network, One with the Earth. Up until last night, I thought I knew what it included, and that definition has been broadened. I knew it had everything to do with the planet and the earth, nature, nature energies, the chakras of the planet, which never dawned on me that the planet would have chakras, but I'm learning. And last night, that definition of one with the earth got broadened significantly. And it got broadened to the place of things in our atmosphere that impact Earth. And those that love the Earth, those that are one with the Earth. And Teri, it was including light workers from other places, otherworldly light workers. And I know you were talking with your group this morning, Cup of Joy, this morning about other dimensions. And clearly, those places that aren't right in our atmosphere are in other dimensions. Can you share about that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. We are aware of our physical being in this 3D. This is the third dimension that we are interacting with each other in. But there are so many dimensions. I don't even think that scientists or anybody else knows exactly how many dimensions there are. So what I've been shown is that, yes, we are interacting in this third dimension, but we're also in other dimensions of energy. And we live in a world of unlimited potential. So that means that any outcome to our situations, our decisions that we make can have more than one outcome. They can have more than one ending or go off in a different direction. So we could be interacting right here, right now, in this dimension, but on another dimension, we're doing something totally different. It may not look like sitting here in front of Zoom. It may have another way of communicating. There are other worlds, as we know, other planets. And my statement that came through from the angels was, we understand about when we say we're all part of the oneness of all that is, talking about us, our souls, our energy, but we don't really stop and think about the other planets. We see them as separate, just like we look in a mirror or look at each other and see ourselves as separate. But the oneness includes all of that as well. So while we're seeing separate rocks and energies floating around in the atmosphere, it really is all just part of the oneness. So why wouldn't they communicate with us? Why wouldn't they want to help our planet if we need help, or us be able to help other planets if they need help? So for me, it was an enlightening moment to hear that message come through about the oneness and how everything it's all just working together. And we, in our human brains, try to keep it separated and say, that's over there, that's that. We're right here, instead of just seeing it all as one thing and one dimension. We separate it out, but that's just the way that we have to process information sometimes.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope that made sense.
It does. This is such a huge topic. It's kind of hard to condense it down into a couple of sentences. But this morning in meditation, I was reminded of a chapter that I had channeled in my second book. And this book is called Walking with Spirit, Divine Illuminations on Life, Death, and Beyond. And I think the and beyond is now taking on greater meaning to me. This particular chapter was something I had seen in meditation. And I was with Archangel Azrael for this meditation. And I was taken to a place that I was told was in the Cathedral of Souls. And the Cathedral of Souls to me is where we go between lifetimes. And I was shown this room, and there were all of these souls in this room, but they looked different. And I was trying to figure out why they were different. And I was told it was because they hadn't come into a body yet. And not even ever, like first time around, never been in a body. And of these souls, some of them looked different than the others. Some were just pure, like a light gray, and I was told those were 100% human. Nothing different, nothing special about those. Some of them had a whiteness to the gray, and I was told that those were human with some angel lineage to them, which I thought was really cool, right? Really cool. There weren't very many in this gray group. There weren't very many. And then I saw this other group, and I thought, wow, that's interesting. They looked like they had like a piece of metal coming out of them. And I knew it was completely figurative, right? But they had to show it to me that way so I understood it. And I said, so are those otherworldly? And I was told yes. So there was a combination of human and otherworldly. And there was also a combination of part angelic, part otherworldly, and part human. And I was understanding that among us here on earth, there are folks that are all human. There are folks that are part angelic and human. And there are folks that are part otherworldly and human. And it all made such sense to me. And since then, I've met folks that will self-proclaim that they're in one of those groups. So and even the media now is much more open to the fact that there is other life here on our planet other than just humans. So I don't think and I'm getting goosebumps saying that, I don't think Enlightened World Network is groundbreaking in that way. But I think we're being called just to acknowledge that which I've seen, that which I've been told, and that which is coming forward with Enlightened World Network. Teri, how does all that sit with you?
Oh, it's awesome. It is awesome. I love it. I have many journal entries myself about experiences with other worldly beings. I actually do have a guide that I've been working with for years, and that guide just showed up one day, and I wasn't afraid. There was no fear about it at all. It was just like this beautiful energy. But it was explained to me where he was from. I say he, it's really no gender, but where this guide was from. And the purpose of him being there was to increase my understanding about energy healing. And this guide works with me, and every time I hold and facilitate a healing session, that energy comes through. So I totally resonate with this, and I am just thrilled that we're able to talk about it openly. It's not woo-woo stuff. It's not, out there somewhere. It's right here. And as I said, they showed me the oneness of all the planets coming together, just like when we come together as a soul group, we understand being connected heart to heart with the oneness. So are our planets, and so are the universes. There's more than one universe, there's more than one cosmos. And I know that's not news to anybody. We've all heard the discoveries that scientists make all the time about our planets and our universe. So everything is connected. We're all connected in this grand web of all that is. Just think of the internet and the airwaves that are flowing around. We're all connected in that energy of everything that is. And I just love that we're able to talk about it openly. And, there will be some people that resonate, and there will be some that say, oh, they're out of their minds now, I'm going away. But, it's here for whoever wants to come in and discuss and learn more. And that's what this life is about, learning. We progress as we go along, and we have more understanding about things as we go along. I think this is just the next step, Ruth. I think it's just our next evolving into more openness and more spaciousness, and taking the roof off, not having any limits, but just really seeing and exploring what is there for us to know. That's what I think.
Yeah, and I'm reminded we have three different channels. Excuse me, what we call channels. The first one is Enlightened World Network, and that's where most of our shows come off of. And those shows are about connection with the sacred divine. And those shows will continue to remain that. The second one is EWN, Enlightened Living. And that channel is all about being a spiritual being in a physical body. And so it includes yoga and, all different kinds of conversations about what is it like living in the 3D, knowing you're a spiritual being. Well, this third channel, I think, is where we're going to see that expansive understanding. So the other channels aren't changing. So if the whole conversation of otherworldly makes you nervous, then just stay on the first two channels. That's not changing.
Absolutely. And I know it's going to be guided by such beautiful energy. I want to thank you, Ruth, for your vision that was brought through, I know, by Archangel Michael, and just to continue to listen to what's being said and guided. And we have these beautiful archangels that guide each one, and this one's no different. We're going to really be listening in to Archangel Metatron, who has so much to share about the other worlds and about the Akashic records and everything that we think of that we don't have physically here in front of us. And he's able to guide us in that way. And Archangel Raziel, who helps us to understand more about the dimensions. So I'm excited about what's going to come forth with this.
I am too. And we invite you all to join us. And if you have any friends that you think are ready for this kind of connection, really, to me, what Channel 3 is, it's about having a love relationship with our earth, with
Mhm.
our planet and with everything that is connected to our planet. It really is about a love relationship.
Yeah, it really is. And Ruth, you've asked me to share the land blessings on that channel, which I'm very happy to do. And more and more people are requesting for a land blessing to be held in their area because they see what's happened with the prior ones and how the energy shifts as it moves from state to state and area to area now. It's not even just state to state because I've already done one here in California, but I know there's going to be more. I've already had requests from two other people in different places here in California to do one. So it's not even a state thing anymore. It's the land itself that's needing that blessing and that touch from the divine to bring in an energy of peace in our world, our entire world. So I'm happy to say that the land blessings will be a part of Channel 3.
That's great. And we do have a collective of folks that are working to bring together the vision of Channel 3. And we're so excited to have them all involved with us. You'll get to know more about them later as Channel 3 rolls out. So be aware, March 20 and 21 is the launch of this channel. So put it on your calendar because we're going to be there. So, all of our friends, thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you for trusting in Archangel Michael and the vision of the expansion of Enlightened World Network. We're so glad you're here with us. So, you all take good care and God bless. And Teri, I love you dearly. Thank you for being
here. I love you. Thank you.